We're a leading identity and fraud mitigating solution company that we've been around many decades, and we're really leading the front line in helping government agencies solve a very complex fraud field right now. What we're doing is producing essentially a workflow that helps solve really three major areas. One is identity assurance, which is where we see that something or someone claims to be an individual, but it turns out there may be other forces at work, and that's where a lot of digital fraud is originating. The second step in that is identity proofing, where we're taking individual information and figuring out if this is that person. And the third step of that is authentication. So we're authenticating it using multiple potential choices. Right now, agencies are facing quite a battle of very complex fraud in the digital frontier. We're seeing this with online threats that are emerging even as we speak. Unfortunately, there's no silver bullet that can solve it all, and that approach has really been challenging for a lot of agencies. What we're doing with our solution is producing a single API workflow that really brings together three goals: identity assurance, identity proofing, and authentication. And we do this in a robust method that allows two things to happen. We get decisioning at the end of it. We also have the ability for agencies to test for emerging threat, and that's a huge value add. Right now, the fraud space is, as we said, very complex and hitting from different angles. It's a global threat, and what we're seeing is more and more vendors collaborating where things like threat feeds can be assimilated, brought in to help provide more and more visibility. The key to the whole thing is visibility, to be able to see what exactly is coming through the front door and being able to dynamically mitigate. And that kind of collaboration is very powerful. But we are being used by, like I said, numerous agencies from county and state level all the way up to federal level.